is Adrian a part of this?
Adrian is, she's, both Jane and Adrian will have a microphone, or will have a microphone and headphones if they want. Just because if you're going to talk in the room, if you're compelled to talk and you don't have a mic, then it's just, we're still going to hear.
Oh, okay.
And then, but the audience, yes, please. But the audience, I want the audience to hear it too.
Yeah, I've listened to a few now. Yeah, they're good.
Gorgeous.
But generally, if anyone's in the room, I want them to talk.
Mm-hmm. They're the producers. You're like a producer. Can you hear me, Adrian?
I can. It's very low, though. Can I adjust the volume on the here somehow?
Can you adjust the volume?
It did sound
yeah.
but...
Yeah.
Are you going deaf?
It feels like I'm trying to get water.
February.
There's another headphone, too. Try that one and see if it's any different.
This guy here?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it isn't, then I'll do some fan dangling.
Yeah.
Is that one
we are live?
Yeah. We're live now?
We are live.
No,
on both of them?
Are we for real?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, this is so much better. Okay.
I need to shut this off.
Oh, ow.
There we go. Talking
New intro
off. We won't get fined.
What?
Oh, yes, please, Kev. If you don't mind, and can you put that piece of insulation that's there? Just there, so Genevieve doesn't catch a chill.
Thank you so much. I'm so delicate.
Yes, I would not want that to happen.
Small and delicate. I really love that.
Your voice changed a little bit.
It did, 100%.
When you hear it in the headphones too, it is kind of.
It's jarring.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's I was told.
What?
That I have a sexy telephone voice.
You do. It's a good voice.
Really?
Yeah.
But you know what? I watched some videos from when my kids were young, and they're. Am I blushing already? I don't talk to girls well. This is going to be a long show because.
It'll be fun.
No, I'm kidding. But I want. What was I saying? Oh, your sexy phone voice. My phone voice. No, when my kids were babies, I had a different voice. Because I didn't live a hard life. And this has earned this voice. You know, if I didn't make a whole bunch of horrible decisions, I wouldn't have this velvet voice that people have come to know and love on the Dutch Hall, right?
It led you there.
Yeah, if it wasn't for booze and cigarettes and
it's worth it.
Weed and yelling at people. What is it called? Like when you have like a psychotic break?
It's good for the voice.
What's it called when you have a nervous breakdown?
Yeah, that'll take a toll on your voice.
Well, cheers to psychotic breaks.
Yeah, awesome. I've never had anyone cheers those ones.
Hell yeah, cheers.
Oh.
Cheers. There you go.
Thank God people appreciate a good psychotic break. This is the first time in my life that I've been rewarded.
Everyone should be. Everyone should be.
Well, look what I did.
That's wrong.
You are not good around girls.
It's probably my fault.
Yeah, I know. Like, wait, we haven't even played the theme song yet, and I've already just
I'm so
blown all over my pants. Man, oh man, I am not holding myself together. Let's do the ads, and then we'll just do the song, and you know how it works, Johnny. But I want to get these ads out of the way.
All right.
And because I am flustered already. For the people listening to this show, I had it all together. I made a nice dinner. I had we had like normal interactions before today, right?
It was lovely.
You just came up again, yeah.
Oh, so sorry. That was
I'm sorry.
just kidding.
Okay.
Guys,
Do it, Pete. Get it together. Okay, no, sorry. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. No, I did it. We had normal interactions till right now, correct?
Yes, correct.
Johnny watched us at the Flamingo, and he says, you are normally awkward and weird around ladies. You did good. You were just like a normal person.
You're learning from me, Pete.
Did I?
You were extremely, I mean, from what I remember, I was kind of blackout, but but mostly just kidding. Well, kind of kidding.
Pretend she's blackout now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost there, so.
Yeah, usually it's when I'm blacked out that I do the good thing, and I don't get to remember it. This time, I did the good thing, and the person that would benefit, like would have a witness of a person watching me not be a complete spaz with a girl, would be. And you drank your way.
No, I do remember. It was a really nice conversation.
Really?
Yeah, I swear.
Thanks.
Just kidding. It really was. That's
I
why I'm
need-
here. That's why I'm here.
Just give me it. Jean.
That's why I'm here.
I know you are here. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Johnny lit us right up.
Fucking right.
Plus, you know what? You know who lights up our show? Our good sponsor, Clean Flow, Johnny.
Yeah.
Clean Flow. You know the people out there, if you want to support the people who give us the money, the cheddar, the fucking bucks that are in our pockets, you know? We're beholden to this sponsor, Clean Flow. Go to check out their great products. Go to KLEENFLO.com. That's cleanflow.com. And you can check out all their products, including Honey Goo.
Yeah.
Which you can put on an old nut.
Yeah. If you need to bust a nut.
Yeah, if you want to bust that thing free. Put some goo on it.
Yep.
Clean Flow. Check them out. And if you want to join our one and only Patreon supporter, our Queen Jen Husko, you can become Dutch Hall royalty too. Please.
That's double. I say we get a double subscription.
Yeah. Honestly, you cheap bastards, you know, if we called this thing the anything but the Dutch Hall, we would have at least 2.
Yeah.
$5 a month, you know, that's $60 in a whole year.
That's
And it's not going to get Jen Husko status.
No.
You know, she's the queen because she's $10.
Yeah.
You know, just between you and me, $10. Nothing else sees that, you know. A month, man. So, anyways, if you want to join Dutch Hall Royalty, go to patreon.com/Dutch Hall, and you can get special content that's only available to our Patreon supporters, like Jen, including the hot tub video, including the second puke ever on the Dutch Hall, which was caught
That is a
live.
good one.
Third one's
See
coming
it?
tonight.
Yeah, you showed me that.
Oh, yeah.
It was great.
And
Just kidding.
and both of them have been women. Both vomits that have been on the
Okay, then
Dutch
I
Hall have
refuse. It
been
will
women.
not be me.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'll lock it up.
Yeah. By the way, we get accused of being a sausage party on this show, and I want to just
Not
be,
today.
But two have thrown up women have thrown up when they've come on here, so it can't be a sausage party.
it can't be right. It can't be.
It can't be.
The whiskey night was guys against
That
girls,
sounds like a good time.
and yeah, the guys won. Oh no, did Julie Franklin win? I don't know. Julie might have won. She's a
Well,
hell
you're
of a
the
drinker.
sorry, did you say it was a sausage party?
It was a sausage party. But then last week we had Lindsay.
Yeah.
This week you.
Mm-hmm.
Next week we're having Ashley Grace is coming in with
Oh, nice.
with Ryan Schneider. Like there's girls every week.
Schneider is a sausage, so
Get off my. Is that saying? Schneider is a sausage.
Yeah, I like what you did there. Yeah.
Schneider is a sausage.
Yeah.
We have to isolate that and play that next week for Ryan.
That'll be a button on the soundboard for
Yeah,
me.
put it on the soundboard. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
And is that all for sponsors? Did we get it all?
I think so. You got Patreon and Clean Flow.
Put some glue. I got it. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want this all the way at the beginning of the show because I want to dedicate all my time and effort to dig it into the story that is Geneviève Dubé. Right? I was like saying it. Geneviève Dubé.
That's my name. Thank you. You're saying it beautifully. I appreciate it.
Is that how you spell it?
Yes, because a lot of people have trouble, and this is like I mean this is my start of my bit on stand up. Is this? Oh, should I save it? Is this
Just, no, you just say it like it's normal.
Well, I'm just because this is a conversation. This is the truth. For some reason, when I say hi, my name's Geneviève, people hear Cynthia. And it's been my whole life. They always hear Cynthia. It's like a Laurel Yanny kind of situation. I don't know what that is.
I got one for me.
You do?
Yeah. Keith.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
But Keith and Pete have the long E.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Cynthia
I don't get it.
and Geneviève.
But you know what it is? I think I pronounce it the way my dad, like, it's kind of the Moroccan way. It's like Geneviève instead of Geneviève.
Oh, Geneviève.
Geneviève. It doesn't matter. I
that like yellow?
I appreciate
Like sunshine? What's it mean?
I was named after a saint, so I couldn't tell you. And I am an angel, so.
Yellow Angel.
But it's always Cynthia. It's always Cynthia. And the only relation to Cynthia that I have is from Rugrats. And it's Angelica's doll that has like hair missing, looks super cracked out. And I don't know if I should be insulted or if it's just like I'm from Hamilton, so they're just like, well, they make the relationship. But I don't know, Cynthia. She does look cracked out though. But anyway,
You don't look cracked out.
thank you.
I think it's a Yanni Laurel. I think that's the first.
Yeah.
That's what I vote on. And also, I think that Cynthia,
Yeah,
the cracked doll,
yeah.
or whatever.
Angelica's doll from Rugrats.
I mean, we all have like Cynthia moments, right?
I mean, that's
So maybe you're Genevieve sometimes, and sometimes you're a little Cynthia.
it. Could be that.
You know,
Your alter ego.
you don't just come. You don't.
That might be my blackout person.
You don't just roll out of bed, Genevieve. Right? You roll out of bed, Cynthia. Sometimes.
Whoa. I'm a little bit stunning. I'm definitely Genevieve, okay? Cynthia is like 4 a.m, had way too many.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Once you get
Cynthia.
your sleep, you wake up again, Genevieve.
I'm stunning.
Walk
Then
of shame,
then you
Cynthia.
boom. Yeah, but like
Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
4:30, one eye open, one eye closed.
Cynthia.
You know?
Johnny knows a little bit about that from today.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Okay, we don't talk about Bruno.
Hey, one time Johnny, I was working at my old place that I used to work when I was a banker, and I went to see the Black Keys in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
And then we had a hotel, and
You lock somebody out.
no, I didn't. Everyone stayed. In fact, I invited these two newfies in to party with us after the show. And the newfies and us, we were smoking hash in the bathroom. And then we were drinking all night, having a great time with these newfies, this guy and his girlfriend. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, fuck, what time is it? It's like 5 a.m. We got to wake up at 6:30. I got to drive charters to Burford. And then I got to go to where I work, the bank, and I got to go take this lady from Ottawa, who's like our credit lady. She's a big wig, and I got to take her to my 2 biggest customers' houses,
God.
And so I get to the office at like 8:30 or something like that. I just flew from Toronto and stuff, and I come in. I'm eating like McDonald's breakfast, and then my assistant is like, holy shit, Pete, you stink like booze. Like, you stink like booze. I'm like, oh my God, really? Like, makes sense. I go, I'm wasted. I'm still drunk. I go,
It's the best way to wake up.
yeah, and I had to go and do this tour. And the first one was a greenhouse. It was nice. And the customer kind of goes, Pete, what's wrong with you? You're not being yourself. I go, I am wasted. And then, but I didn't tell the lady that. And then the second customer was a hog barn.
Ooh.
And like
Funky.
a huge hog barn. And I
What does
still
that
wasn't
mean?
feeling
Sorry,
myself.
what's a hog barn?
Cat.
like
pigs.
a pig barn.
Okay.
I had to go to a tour of a pig barn. And it was like 5,000
The
pigs.
smell. Oh, no.
Yeah, and
Hungover. The hang up. Here's the thing.
I was drunk at the first
You
one.
start off fresh and drunk, and it's great.
Now
and
I'm
then all of a
hungover.
sudden,
You know it, babe.
You needed a beer.
It hits you, and you're like, oh, shit.
You
It's
need-
usually midday.
That's why you never stop drinking.
Yeah.
And then I'm in a hog barn when that's... I know, but they don't serve you booze at FCC. They were against it during workouts.
when you get
That's
creative.
on them.
Just step out for a minute.
I'm pretty sure they weren't too happy about me boozing an hour and a half before work either.
Stinking like
But
that.
it was a fun night.
Hash and booze. What do you want from me?
My customers didn't care. It was just the company that cared, right? That's the funny part. The customers didn't care. They knew who I really was, and that's why they liked me. Right?
Yeah, they probably trusted you more because
Yeah,
I
100%.
was a real guy, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the company wanted me to be some other guy, and that guy would have been a fucking cock, man. He would have been such a
Just
loser.
some gorgeous banker.
I wasn't gorgeous though back then.
Just take it. Just,
yeah.
But I was all fat then. Because I was puffy from being miserable.
maybe I like a little weight.
You are a little
Just
man.
let it be.
Still a man.
Oh, thank you. Would you call me gorgeous?
Yeah.
Damn it. You're right. That was a real nice thing you said, and I just wasted it. And what's the next time someone's going to say
Guess it's
that?
never going to happen again now because you hurt my feelings.
Oh, Genevieve.
Cynthia.
Oh,
Cynthia.
Genevieve, can you tell Johnny to play the theme song, please?
Hit it, Johnny.
Yes, yeah.
Here's your host of the Dutch Hall and two-time President Club Award winner, Pete Van Dyke.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we almost don't even need this. We almost don't. This canned audience. We have a real live studio audience in this Dutch Hall for once. We have a real live studio audience. Thank you and welcome not only to our real live studio audience, who didn't clap, by the way. Who didn't clap. Oh, yeah. We're putting you on a show for you. You're a one and only studio audience member.
With a mic.
Yeah, and I feel that's how we do it here. You come to watch our show. I'm telling you, reach out to us at thedutchhall@gmail.com, and we'll let you be right in the studio audience, just like this fine audience member we have today, which we're proud of. Stunning.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyways, yeah, we're lucky to have him. I am your host, Pete Van Dyke, as I said. We're in the pool shed in Pine Grove on a Tuesday night. To you guys, it's Thursday because that's when I give it to you all pretty.
Okay.
This is a live version, but on Thursday they get it all pretty. That's when I'm going to Photoshop my face to make me look so gorgeous. Right now, I take out all the ugly parts.
Yeah,
you know?
so you cut me out.
Oh no! No, I like Johnny look like John. I like Johnny look like Johnny.
Johnny.
Because Johnny's a spectacle. There's nothing like Johnny.
That's right.
Right? Johnny's like no other. He's captivated our listeners like no other. I should introduce him first. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce all the people on our show. I'm really getting a little ahead of myself. Let's start with the person that gave us that beautiful introduction. He's sitting at the end of the bar.
Beaver Spot.
In Beaver Spot. This time he lets keep the light on so you can see him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dr. Kevin Van Dungeon, everyone. Are you in there, Kev? Yeah. Are you giving Jean just a bit too much space? Just speak over. She won't bite you.
I don't mind at all.
There you go. There you go. Oh, you got way close. He's even in the two-shot. I like it. Oh, he's in the two-shot.
I like it.
Half
That
in,
is
half
cool.
out.
This show, I should have changed things around. And I might as well put the director here.
Oh,
No, let's do our guest.
Yeah, do the guest first.
I'll do the guest. Our guest tonight, because she's sitting right beside Kev, and I'm really happy to have her. Her story is one that I'm very intrigued by. I've seen her perform stand-up comedy twice. The first time I made a horrible judgment based only on her appearance and her act. And her time spent with Ferg. There was all those three things factored in my opinion. And I was found out that I was horribly wrong in my judgment. Second meeting, I think I did a 180, went totally opposite on my opinion of her. I could still be wrong. We have tonight's show to figure it out.
It's about
It's been nice enough to join us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Geneviève Dubé. Oh, I screwed it up.
Oh, you killed it.
Yeah. Come on.
You killed it.
Listen, relish.
Thank you for the applause.
Everyone at home.
I appreciate
I always think about Billy slamming washing dishes. He's just washing dishes and cheering. Hooting. And our director tonight, working the board, working the soundboard, looking good, making kissing the girls and making them cry. Johnny Retton, everybody.
no way.
It's a long
it. I
stream.
know that scream.
That
No,
woman
that's
has met you before.
She has, yeah.
Yeah. Johnny, you have to be careful.
I do.
It is not the same world it was.
That's what happens when you give me extra buttons on the soundboard.
I know. The vomit one, I can't wait to use that one.
Yeah.
Really gross, but you're good not to use it for Jean.
I appreciate that.
I said it so well in the pre-show.
You killed it.
In the introduction, I stumbled on Geneviève.
I think you messed up.
Geneviève.
Yeah, either's good. I think you messed up because of the conversation we had before. My dad calls me Geneviève, and other people call me Geneviève. And I think that's what messed you up, and I'm so sorry for that.
Which one do you, and you don't care?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's like Peter.
Listen, here's the thing. It's not...
Like for me, right? You
How
can
do
call
you
me
say
Peter.
Peter?
No, but you can call me Pete, or you can call me Peter.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
You can also call me whatever you want.
Here's the thing. I have a story.
Really?
Oh, don't scare me like that.
No, but surely.
Or excite me. I don't know.
Like, what are you going to call me that's going to offend me? Come on. Give me your best shot.
I don't want to
Loser,
offend you.
dork.
I would never call anyone a loser. Maybe a dork.
Kind of a dork. I'm pretty proud of everything, though.
You should be.
Because if you said, like, I'm a nerd, right, I'd be like, oh,
I'm a nerd.
She thinks I'm smart.
Yeah.
And you're like, if you said, like, I'm a dork, I would say the same thing. Like, oh, she probably thinks I'm very, like...
those aren't insults.
No, I don't
I take
find
those in happily. I'm both of those things.
Yeah. If you said any, like, that's why I think I'm kind of bulletproof on insults.
That's good.
Don't you think? Like,
Why would... Yeah, exactly. What am I going to insult you by? Your beautiful home? Your gorgeous wife?
don't tell everyone.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, this is the shack he lives in. This is it. He sleeps on the floor. These snacks are all he gets to eat.
All right.
I wanted to say that. That's an interesting point, though, is that before we introduce the wheel, is that, like, if like, one of the things being a comedian is you're on stage.
Sure.
You're lit. You got a microphone, and it makes you amplified, right? And everyone's facing you, and so the tension's on you, right?
Of course.
So if you are a person, like an alpha male, let's say, if I'm on stage, and there's an alpha male in the crowd, right? And he's got a girl on his arm, and then here this girl's looking up at me, and I'm making her laugh. That guy's going to hate me.
Yep.
You're on a risk of him hating me, right?
That's true.
So that's why I have to say I'm a loser, like I'm all these things. So she doesn't like, she thinks I'm funny, but it's non-threatening to her alpha boyfriend.
That's terrible.
But
Let yourself be threatening.
But that's what I see young people doing. They're all like flexing.
Here's
right?
the thing: you don't have to flex. Just be yourself.
Well, my friends come over here and they take pictures in my pool, like they're flexing in my pool.
Okay, that's a flex. That's a flex. No.
And I don't do that.
Don't allow that. Don't allow that.
Oh, they're doing it, pretending it's theirs or something. I don't know.
That's catfishing, and we can talk about that. I'm a 30-year-old woman, so.
Yeah, like when people do, and same with the Instagram people, right? They try to make their life seem like fantastical, but they're just renting a car or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah,
it's part of the game.
It's yucky. But usually you can sniff them out.
Most of the time, people who really have those things don't show them off. They're kind of like modest.
Exactly. And that's what you want. I would never want someone that's flash, like it's yucky when they're flashy.
Yeah, because...
You don't like that. At least I don't. I don't know.
Because I know, like, it's like you work hard for that stuff.
Of course.
But there's a lot of people that, either they didn't have the same opportunity, the same ability or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to rub it in their face.
Never.
That's why, but it seems to be popular. Young people like
I don't know. I find like I don't want to be insulting.
Be insulting.
Be insulting.
No, but there really is like a difference. If we're talking about like dating, if I'm sniffing, I guess we'll call it. I've got a great nose, so if we're sniffing someone out, yeah. If you're flashy and you're like throwing that on social media and stuff, my instinct, and this might be because of how I was raised, shout out my mom and dad, love them. It could just like, I just find it so unattractive.
Right?
If you're flaunting that stuff, I'm immediately like, it gives me the ick. And that's what us young people, I'm 32, I'm not young, us young people are like calling it gives you the ick. Like, I can't date you if you're flaunting like your wealth or whatever. Like, I mean, I want someone that's wealthy. That's the only reason I'm pretty.
Secretly.
Kidding.
No hobos.
But if you're flaunting it, no. Like, I just find it super unattractive.
Yeah, no, it is a phoniness, eh?
It's yucky.
Yeah, I know. I can't stand it. And that's why I'll tell you the first time, because we have to get it out in the open. Genevieve is a pretty girl, right? She's an attractive lady.
I'm okay.
And when in comedy especially, most of us are uggos. Bunch of uggos. Yeah. And you see a girl that's even just halfway decent looking, and she's like, you're like, wow, she gets a lot of attention, right? So,
in the normal world right now, I'm like a 6. In the comedy world, I'm like a 12.
Yeah, 12, right? Yeah, exactly.
Fuck yeah.
And there's so few as well, so you end up getting great opportunities, right? Which is a good thing, and it's also a bad thing, because you're new at comedy and there's not as many girls in depending what scene you go to, you're going to get like spots that are going to be like spots that I would die for at that point in my career. Yeah, because I
hate that.
No, but it's a double-edged sword. I've had this conversation with a lot of girls. in comedy, and they're saying that they always try to stick up for like I deserve that spot. I'm like, nah.
No,
you don't really deserve it, but you're given a challenge that's harder for you because you're going to be put in a spot where the expectations are going to be so much higher on you because it's a bigger spot, and then you have to like rise to the occasion, right?
100%.
And there's only
you have to be funny.
There's only so many people who are gonna like if you understand that, then you're gonna like work hard enough to like try to be a bit better than you should be at that time. And I think you might be someone that could do that, right? That's why one of the reasons I'm here.
Thank you, Johnny.
One of the reasons that you're here.
Yeah. Didn't say anything, but okay.
I heard I saw you go. And I was like,
And it was because when I booked you for this show, when we were talking about my podcast, you said to me something.
What did I say?
Because you have a resume, Genevieve. Your resume is that you are a figure skater. Was a figure skater. You were a fitness model.
I also did that.
You were a power lifter.
I did that too.
You were you are an Instagram model.
I am an Instagram model. We'll call it that. Yeah.
Right. And you are a comedian.
Yeah, I am definitely a comedian.
And so all of those things you could have said, would you like to book any of those things? But you said, if you ever want to book a world-class athlete on your show, you should call me, is what you said.
Absolutely.
Do you remember that, though? You said that?
No, I was blackout, but I stand by it.
But it was like, I was wondering, because of all the things, you have all those accolades, which you all should be proud of. In your own way, you've accomplished all those things. It's quite a resume.
I can tell you why. I already know why, even though I was so drunk I don't remember it.
Okay, go.
I can tell you why. Because for me, I find like if you're a competitive athlete, and I'm sure there are people watching, if there's anyone watching, that can feel this if you've been a competitive athlete. I kind of approach my entire life with the same mentality, and that includes comedy. And this is a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
And my whole life has been, I remember being 10, 11 years old, and competing against girls that were 16, 17 years old. My life was wake up, skate, go to school late, leave school early at 1:30 in the afternoon, skate, and then do whatever off-ice training it was that day. And I approach my life that way.
That's your early programming, though, right?
It's everything. And with figure skating, unlike a lot of sports, I have a lot of respect for all sports. I've played a lot of them. You only have you. You have your coaches that help push you. But you only have you, and that's it. You're dependent on yourself, and you have to push yourself and like take what they're pushing you to.
And that's another thing, though, because you could have went into like ice dancing or what's it, synchro?
Yeah. Oh, I actually did. When I retired, I got an offer for Team Canada synchro, and I did it. I did the training camp and stuff, and I was like, this isn't for me.
Because you like the pressure like solely on you, right? There has to be something to
it.
That.
It wasn't enough. It was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, if I'm retiring, I'm retiring. I got offers for other things like ice shows and like cruise ships and stuff like that too. Yeah. But Team Canada, it sounds sexy, obviously. And I was like, okay. And I went, I did the training camp and stuff. I was on board and I was like this.
It's like if you played NHL hockey, if you were like training to be a hockey player, and then all of a sudden they said you could be on the Canadian Olympic ringette team or something. You know, it's like
I
close.
got respect for ringette, but
but I was like, if you've been training your whole time for hockey and then you kind of go on ringette, it's like okay, it's close, but it's not my thing. Like it's not who I am. Yeah. And you have to train differently too. Like
it's totally different
when you're in as singles.
Yeah,
like you're gotta be.
It's totally different. That's what I learned.
I have to ask you a question. If you're figure skating, right, and there's like okay, if you can go into ice dancing, you can go into doubles,
sure,
you can go into singles, or synchro, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if you have a person who's like a real powerhouse athlete, but not as much finesse and stuff, where are you going to recommend they go into?
I don't know how to answer that, but what I can tell you is
like a Serena Williams of figure skating.
Okay. So, yes, singles. 100%.
But no artistic.
100%. When I was growing up, now ice dancing's so popular because the test of virtues got more, right?
Yeah.
When I was growing up, it was kind of like, you're not good at jumping. We'll just like toss you over there. You're not great at jumping, but you're okay, like pairs. And that's terrible. But like now it's different. But back in my day, that's where you went. And I was just like powerhouse jumping, whatever.
Right.
Singles. Like that's what we did.
Yeah, but I think that it's not so much like you would probably see that as being like that those people were ruled out of being singles, but they were better suited to those other things,
and
they had skill sets that probably you don't have.
100%.
And it would make
I don't work well with others, so
but there would be something though in that. But honestly, I don't know if it would be easy for you to find another person with your motivation and your drive that's going to match up.
Yep.
And so you'd always have that other person that would cause friction that would slow you down,
100%.
And that's just the way you're wired. Like and I think maybe some other people would be lonely, would be like, not motivated or whatever. And
I wouldn't have the patience for it, honestly, probably.
Yeah.
That's what ended up happening with that other,
Yeah. But my point is you are one of those jumpers.
I'm a jumper.
You're doing the axles. You're doing the sow cows. You're like an athletic figure skater.
I was, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then at the age of 15.
Okay, wait. Oh, yeah.
Was it 15?
Which time?
Double knee surgery?
Oh, yeah. So my first... Do I give the story?
Is this what
boring?
happened?
Is this boring?
No, but at 15, did you have...
Yeah. So my first knee surgery, I actually saw the surgeon the first time. I didn't actually have the knee surgery when I was like 12. And he was like, you're probably going to need surgery, but we'll see. And I did like physio and stuff. Came back around 15, 16. And they were like, you need reconstructive knee surgery. And it was from figure skating. I was also predispositioned. My dad was a hockey player. Like, we both have the same knees. And I had some falls. I had some knee dislocations. I tore some MCLs. I did some things. And ended up needing reconstructive knee surgery. So I had two. I had one at, I was 16, and the other one at 17.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. And then, like, when did you win all those silver medals?
Wow, silver.
You won, I know, 1 year, 2013, you won 3 silver medals.
Oh, shit.
One. Okay. Yeah, you won at
pulling it out.
Oh, I got the stats right here.
We don't need to read the accolades, but I did well.
You won the Charles Dover Memorial Invitation silver medal. Western Ontario. Yeah. And the Dennis Silverthorne Memorial Competition.
I did okay.
And that's after the surgeries.
Yes, those are after.
Again.
Yes. I was told actually that I was having the knee surgery so that when I was 40 and I had kids, I could get on the floor and play with them. I would never run again. I would never jog again. Broke my heart. I was like, that was my entire life. And I was heading into, I had the grades for university, but my trajectory was skating and university later. And I just one day they pulled me, doctors, and they were like, okay, so you're never skating again. You're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this. And I was heartbroken, obviously. I was devastated. They actually were worried, too, because of, like, what showed up on imaging, that I had what Terry Fox had, too. But it just ended up being, like, messed up knees from skating.
Oh, really? Thank goodness.
Yeah, thank God. And
but I think Terry Fox would live now if he had it.
Probably.
Yeah, they cured that. I think they figured out a way to fix it.
Yeah, I think so. Poor Terry Fox.
Not to diminish Terry.
Honestly, cheers to Terry Fox.
Yeah, and Stephen Fogno. Don't forget him. He ran all the way across the country. He's the guy that ran all the way across the country and no one remembers his name.
Talks about him.
That's upsetting.
And he was just an alcoholic with one leg. Who's got a lot of DUIs, and he ran all the way across the country.
Because he had no
I feel
license.
like this is a comedy podcast, and we're just serious right now. We gotta end the story. We gotta end the story and get off.
We have the wheel.
Yeah,
we have the wheel. But I want the people not to make the same mistake that I made when I saw you after you drank a bunch of tequila with Matt Ferguson.
That'll happen.
And then you sat on stage, and then I'm sitting there like Pete Van Dyke, Mr. Grumpy comedian, just sitting there, just judging. And I see an attractive girl who said Instagram model, and I'm like, pooey. I don't have any use for her, Like, that's not my type. The same thing you were talking about flexing before. Like That's the same thing with a girl who's like bragging about her looks or whatever. It has no magic. Has no magic on me, you know. But I'll tell you, Genevieve,
Thank you.
I'm the most. Me and my buddy Dave, we're like the unfuckables. We go on vacation.
What?
We go on
That's not
vacation.
true.
We go on vacation with women who are age appropriate to us, who like us and our show, and we can. We are to be trusted by our wives 1,000%.
Yeah.
Because we're just so unfuckable. And but
Not true.
I mean in our minds though, in our like we would never dream of it. You would I'll tell you this, Genevieve.
Okay.
You could do a whole. I just want to say your name a lot because it's fun. But it's but like if you did if you would be like if you were giving me signals. But you're not saying what you want to do, right?
Sure.
You're just giving me signals, your best signals, right? You're trying to tell. You're in this world. You're very attracted to me, and then you say, "Dude, you go." You're like, you're going like, I don't want to be like forward about it, but I want to know that I'm interested. So you're giving me all these signals. Okay. You could be very obvious in your mind, and I would be oblivious to it. I have no idea.
Honestly, you're a dream husband, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am a dream husband. I really am. And if my wife ever leaves me, I'm going to marry the next girl. The next girl that is nice to me. I've already told the world this. If my wife ever leaves me, the next girl gets it all.
I love it.
Because I just don't want to go through it.
But your wife's lovely, by the way.
She's nice, yeah.
She's lovely.
She's nice.
But you know, she's way better than me.
Why?
Like as a person and stuff. And she's really like attractive too.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's nice and everything's great.
That hair.
Yeah. You see her naked. See her naked.
You might have to watch out for me.
She figured out. You should talk to her.
It's not a problem.
I gotta tell you, my wife figured out this thing the other day. Little girl talk. If you want to have some girl talk.
Let's hear it.
I mean, just in the last little while, my wife's figured out this way to get her curl without doing anything, really, just giving it the time to scrunch it or whatever.
Scrunch.
And she's figured it out. And she's got these moves, and she says, now that she's doing these moves, she's figured out exactly the ring that she wants, and she's happy about it.
She measures it. She's like, it's exactly
that's what I want.
This diameter, and this is perfect.
Yeah, right?
Respect.
You get it, right?
It looks beautiful. I absolutely get it.
Yeah, right? That's what I mean. Like, I don't get it, but I would have thought you would get it. Because, like, I don't give a fuck. Right? Like, I don't care. She could shave her head. I don't give a rat's ass. You know what? I dated my wife for a couple of years.
What?
And years later, we look back at the pictures, turns out she was overweight. I had no idea. I never lived with her the whole time. I made love to her.
This is what I want my future husband to say.
I had no idea.
Because I'm a little chubby right now, and I hope whoever he is eventually is like, oh, yeah, she was a little...
You won't remember at the time.
Because she was beautiful anyway.
That's right. At the time, you were thinking, this is great. This is the best thing in the world. And then later on, you see a new version of her.
Wait a second.
And then you can realize, oh, this is good, too. I like this, too. But at the time, that was the best thing ever.
You know what? It might have just been she had IBS, and she was feeling a little puffy.
Yeah.
At the time. And then she realized I can't have dairy.
I think it was just an adjustment to a different birth control medication.
Could be that too. Oh my God. Don't even get me started.
Oh no, make your boobs grow, make you retain water. Are you kidding me?
Don't get me started.
You tried that ring thing you put in there?
Yo, the new ring scares the shit.
What is that thing? How come you bang a person, you get it on... It's like
first of all, it literally looks like a piece of calamari. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
It looks like a piece of calamari. It's terrifying. I don't want that. I don't want something that can fall out. Well, I mean,
like
listen, I'm tight. It's not falling
sex.
out, but like it scares me.
You keep trying to get it in the ring, you know? You keep trying to pull it with the ring. And if you do... That'd be an awesome fair game.
It should be a prize.
Except you'd have to do it with the carnies iron.
Oh my God!
You
it's
should
ring
get
toss.
the biggest stuffed animal for that prize.
Yeah, right. But you can hook it out with your helmet because our helmets are hooked like a That's why they got. That's why the helmet's like a hook, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You can get it. You
I'm
can
scared.
fish that thing out.
I can't
I
get
kind
on
of
board
love
with
this
that.
idea for a game. So
It sounds fun, honestly. The next
love to try it.
episode.
Oh man,
Sounds fun. I don't know.
it's like reverse ring toss.
I think it would be a fun game to try.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe even put an onion ring in there, right?
Eh?
Oh jeez.
Start with a Cheerio.
Yeah, you just do what you can do. Cheerios.
A Fruit Loop if you're getting crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are.
Cheerio for health, Fruit Loop for fun.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a.
Cheerio.
When I was young, I would make jokes about me having a small penis.
Yeah.
You know, that would be the jokes I'd make. Like, my penis is small.
Is that why you have a 3 on the side of your headphones? It's 3 inches?
Yeah, no.
I see the 3.
No, it's a multiple of 3.
Yeah.
That's how many balls I have. We got. No, but now I don't make those jokes because it's a dirty lie.
Dirty lie. See, I make those jokes because it's true. So
Yeah. How come? I think when you're young, your dick is small.
yeah, you might just think it is, but
Gravity tugs at that thing after a while.
yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, just like anything else.
Is that why my boobs look so sad now?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
You know what?
So sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't mind with a bit of a bit of a sad boob.
Oh,
I always
I
think
haven't even
it's
had
happy.
kids yet, though.
Those-
It's getting a little scary.
I like it.
Okay.
Don't worry. I've never seen a boob I didn't like
comment.
once in my
Thank you.
life.
Thank you.
I've never seen a bad boob that I didn't like. You
Yeah,
want to
that
post
is
it up on the
true.
internet?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something right now.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, like girls put so much pressure on themselves and how they look.
True.
And
do.
and us guys, we don't give a hoot.
You're just happy you're there.
honestly,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're just happy you're there. I know this.
You let us see
Let's
them,
say
we're
a
happy.
girl is give me attention, and then and say that I'm. Was that you?
I
Say sorry
burped.
to my
Yeah,
sister
I
Lori
burped.
when you do
I'm
that.
so sorry. Excuse me. I'm
Sorry.
actually very embarrassed, but
Oh, I'll be
I
doing
felt
it.
good. I burped.
I like it.
It smelled good, too.
Everyone likes it. Little butter chicken burp.
Yeah, the butter chicken that he made, it was
Sure it was.
incredible. Chef's kiss.
I'm wooing you.
That.
I'm wooing you.
It looked like it was good. Well, I watched you guys eat.
Yeah.
Johnny wasn't allowed to
Oh,
eat
yeah.
this week.
At least you got to see
Hell
it.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
He wasn't allowed to eat this
Yeah.
week. Johnny, because it was like I felt bad. Last week I didn't feed the guys, and I was like, should I invite Johnny? Like, because I know that Johnny knows everybody. And then I'm like, he got special treatment last week. But he was part of levity.
Yeah.
I didn't invite the guys. And then I said, well, then Johnny showed up, and then Kevin showed up, and then he didn't eat, and then Johnny was at the table, and Kevin's like, fucking 2 weeks in a row, Johnny's eating, and I'm not eating. So I didn't want any of that to happen. So I made Johnny sit there in front of a plate with a napkin and a fork and say, don't you dare eat Johnny, or you will be disrespecting Kevin Van Dungen.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that happen.
Which I didn't eat.
I apologize, Johnny.
Yeah.
Disrespect me.
Did
I
No, he already ate.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's why.
And that's cheesecake.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ooh.
You know what, Johnny? What time is it now?
Right now it is
like
9:45.
Damn,
Okay.
we've really...
Fair play.
Yeah.
So we were
Damn,
we were
I'm so
shooting the
sorry.
shit,
Yeah, my
okay,
bad,
and we
my
didn't
bad.
even look at this wheel here. This beautiful wheel, which I made. Which the point of making the wheel every week is not to use the wheel. It's that it's like as a backup plan, right?
No, I like the wheel.
But there's already a couple things on this
love
wheel
the
that I
wheel.
want to do,
Can't wait.
and so there is. I don't even know.
I
There's
think it's the Price is Right. I'm excited.
Hot Chick Problems is
Okay.
like Hot Chick Problems is like a
Am I the hot
family
chick?
feud.
I have a question. I don't know if this is like, I should be like, oh my god, I feel good that I'm the hot chick.
Yeah.
Or is this like an ode to Rob Schneider's hot chick
Oh my god.
and the problems within the movie?
You're good to think that way because you never know with this stuff. Because I would do something like that, but this one is actually about your problems
so much.
as being a hot chick.
Or a
Thank
hot
you.
chick's a
Thank you
problem.
for calling me that.
And I do think that I would share these problems being also just a
Yeah.
hot dude.
Yeah.
Because I have the same
100%.
problem.
I can see that for you.
Right, handsomeness has always been like a plague of mine.
It's like it's Vietnam.
Struggle.
We also have what do you think of us? We'll ask you what you think of the Dutch Hall crew.
Oh dear.
Set of questions, dirty questions.
I want to know dirty questions.
This
Keep
one,
going.
this one's one of the only ones I didn't even write. I didn't write anything about dirty questions.
Okay.
That's just a free for all.
Could be
Ask Pete anything. That just gives anyone the ability to ask me anything.
Worst moves.
Boring. Worst moves. That's like if you've been hit on by a dude. I want to know the worst move that the guy's ever done.
The audience can get on this one.
Pete versus figure skaters. That's
Is that from when you're going to fight them?
Yeah, I was going to fight figure skaters, and Genevieve would probably know these guys.
Yeah,
She would be able to say like, "No, that guy would kick your ass" or something. Yeah. You know? So I wanted to ask her about that. Bang, Mary, kill. That's just
we got to hear that. I want to know that.
and that's also I wrote those so that I can get to know your taste in men.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know that. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, because I want to know what women think, eh?
Yeah.
They're mysteries to me.
Mm-hmm.
They really are.
Okay, so let's spin this thing.
Oh my god, I'm excited.
Oh, no way. Hot chick problems right off the bat.
Oh, this is the one that
Oh, God, I'm
requires
not
me
ready.
to work.
Okay, so Johnny, if you just go up to that straight ahead, you don't
Wait,
even...
this is what this is?
Yeah, this is it.
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
You're kidding me.
So we have the...
I'm excited and
oh, look at that.
nervous.
The board's right up on the thing. We're on OBS, right?
Wait.
Yep.
Okay, so if you go down where it says show question there,
Show
Johnny.
question.
Okay, so this is top 8 answers on the board. What is a common I should say this. Why don't we make this...
Wait.
We're going to open this up to...
Adrian.
the girls against the guys. We have our studio audience member girl
That's a high
Adrian.
five. Adrian, thank you.
and Genevieve against Kevin and Johnny.
Okay.
Okay?
So
We're going to
The
win.
question
Kevin.
again, we'll just say...
Yeah, we know what it's like.
we'll have right now Genevieve against Kevin, who's going to bang in. Just hit the table when you're ready.
wait, I missed the question.
The question again. Show the question, Johnny.
Show the question.
What is a common problem that a hot chick has to deal
God.
with? Common problem. Kevin.
Getting way too much attention.
Ooh, give him an X for that.
Give me an X. How do I do that?
Oh, there's an X at the bottom. See where it says single
yeah.
X?
That was aggressive.
Thank you. It was
I
aggressive.
appreciate it.
Genevieve, to steal.
I'm gonna go dick pics.
Ooh.
That too specific?
Picks. That is a good one. It's not making our list.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't want to give me
Johnny,
an
I
X.
can't look. You're guessing.
Okay,
I'm going to go with an X on that one, too.
All right.
that's respectable.
Okay, so, and it's now freeboard,
Appreciate
Kevin.
that.
What do you say? Oh, it goes to Johnny now. Johnny, you can guess. You can open it up. You've looked at my
Come on,
page.
Johnny,
You better
you can do
remember
this.
one.
Johnny.
Yeah, fuck. What do I remember?
Better be wrong.
I'm going to say catcalling.
Cat calling is
yeah,
on there.
that's
Let's
definitely
number 5.
Number 5.
Oh, I
Cat
love
calling.
Didn't shoot
Ooh,
it all.
10 points.
Cat calling. Now they were saying in this thing that I read, where this hot girl wrote it and talked about how it's hard to be hot, and it's what this is all based on. One article I read, and she says cat calling is not only is it a problem, but it's also frightening, like dangerous.
It can be.
And I was thinking, I've always been a dude, you know, and so like when I walk around by myself, like I don't think about anything, like even sometimes I probably should, but I put myself in dangerous situations, but I'm always like, I'll be all right, right? But you girls are like in dangerous situations all the time, like just being alive, right? Like it's so scary.
I'm also so dainty and small and weak, so thank you. I like being thought of that way.
Do you take any like fighting courses or anything?
Actually, so my dad has a black belt. So there were a few, like, he gave me a few pointers, but, you know, nothing crazy. I've had...
What's his move? Kick him in the balls?
Punch him in the throat?
I've actually had a situation happen to me with an Uber driver, and managed to get him off of me. And when I did that, I got my legs under him. I actually broke the windshield of a car
Whoa.
Yeah, with my legs, which
Yeah,
is
your
kind of
legs,
cool.
eh?
Yeah.
Those legs, those skating legs,
That's awesome. Hey, skating legs.
Yes. Yep.
Powerhouse legs. When I was in university, I was super into soccer player girls.
That's just same thing. Thighs.
Same
You love the
legs.
size.
Calves even.
Ooh,
Cows.
yeah.
Nice calf.
I love a good calf. Cows and my own legs.
That's a big calf,
They're
right?
both cute. Either way.
I mean, but that's the thing. She uses her legs. She'll fucking kill you with those legs, eh?
I can.
What about your butt?
Oh.
Strong butt?
Skater butt.
Have you ever seen my butt?
No,
not like skin to skin.
Oh, I've seen you.
But just not. But
I did see your butt.
yeah, I can clench that and just
Yeah?
Crack a walnut.
Break your dick in half.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Which is what happens when any guy tries to do anal with me. I just
Don't do it. Shut
Don't
the
go
door.
near there.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's the same thing I do.
don't keep going near there.
Exit, not an entrance.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm on the same team as you.
Kidding. What? Who said that? That's crazy.
There's,
No.
there's poop in there.
Kidding. Just kidding.
There is. There definitely is. Can tell you that.
Yeah.
Don't go in there. That's what I always said. I don't know. I don't like it. Anyways, I started thinking about anal all of a sudden. I forgot we were playing a
Now
game.
it's
Okay, who is it? So that Johnny got it. So pass or play. You're gonna play, right?
I'm going to play.
So you get. Let's just guess. Everyone gets strikes. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So who's next? Let's do. You gotta.
Adrian,
Let's do Adrian.
you got this, Adrian.
You gotta guess what problems would hot chicks have?
I mean, I feel like this kind of already got guessed, but like unwanted attention.
Yeah.
Unwanted attention.
Well, that was a cat calling. I had it grouped into that because it was listed twice.
Why does this feel hard? Are we not?
All right.
All right.
Let's see if we can speed this up.
I'm
I'll see if I can.
Got one.
Okay.
Stalkers.
Oh, that's got to be one.
Isn't that unwanted attention?
Same thing. It's all around that. Okay, let me just do it this way.
Okay.
Number one. Then we'll talk about it.
Right.
Well, you wanted to guess it because I'm just thinking it's a flop of a game. If I go,
No fault.
if I can give you a hint.
Mm-hmm.
How about if they're successful?
It's because they're
Are they
hot.
treated the same as people that aren't?
No.
Right.
You know that, right, Adrian?
That's too much. I was just giving you the gut kind of answer.
You did.
Damn it. Remember that
You
too.
did. You did.
Well, that's like haters for no reason. Is that kind of what it is? Or no, you can't success. You can't have success.
What?
Right? Or
Yeah, there's
Success
somebody
questioned.
slept their way
success
to the top.
question.
or whatever.
Question.
Yeah, put
yeah.
number 6 there. Success
Number
question.
6.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that's aggressive.
That is
They
aggressive.
have this
They
is
had you
this
get
is the same as if you're like a woman of quality, right? And you're just like like dynamite, you know?
Patronizing.
Like you're like not patronizing. You
No,
are.
people do that to you if you're successful and a woman and beautiful. They're patronizing.
Yeah. But if you're a woman of quality
Yeah.
and you're just like steadfast in what you're trying to accomplish or whatever, you don't care,
Yeah.
right? Because you're just going to have your own opinion. You're just not going to care about their opinion, right? So you're just going to go on. You know the truth is to you, and then you just live that truth, and then who cares, right? But like, it's shitty that you have to deal with it, right?
Yeah.
Like if a pretty girl it gets like to be like the boss, then they just assume you.
Banged your way
Got
to the
there
top.
for
Yeah, people will say that even
Yeah.
if they don't believe it.
I fucked my way to the middle.
Yeah, I wish I could bang my way anywhere. I'll bang,
Me
I'll-
too, actually.
I'm still stuck on the bottom, but
Have it. Bottom's not a bad place to be.
I'm just like,
no, it's not.
bang myself to sleep.
Depends who you ask.
Yeah.
All right, and the other ones would be regarding how you feel about yourself versus how other people feel.
Oh, I don't know.
What kind of like how your partner would feel versus other people's partners,
Jealous.
or how
I guess jealousy, yeah.
it was like
Having a tough time with other women sometimes.
Let's go number 7. Other women is another one. That's a good one.
It's hard.
Can't have guy friends, girlfriends.
Yeah, both, I guess.
Because the girlfriend
Yeah.
of your guy friend. That's what I'm saying, Genevieve. If you want a guy friend, I'm your guy. Unfuckable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? You don't even have to worry.
That's good.
Bears will come around too. We'll take naps together.
No worries.
Lie spoons.
I don't mind a nap.
Lie
Yeah.
spoons.
Hell yeah.
That'll feel good.
That sounds good. That sounds
Right?
like
Don't you feel like a nice warm spoon?
I,
And the guy's not going to do
there's
nothing?
better.
Just
Oh
rub his
my
raging
God,
erection in your back?
This means nothing.
Yeah, and go home and tell my wife I just had a nice day cuddling and it was none of your business.
I had a nice nap with John, just like shorten Genevieve. Just John.
Yeah. I'm going to call you Gene.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I already made it. I already thought of a plan before you got here.
Because you like to rub up on jeans.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, Jane will believe that I'm rubbing against the guy named
Pete,
Gene.
I noticed your beer is like empty. Do you want another?
You're goddamn right I do.
I gotta get it. Yeah.
You just
yeah.
moved up the charts
It's not my
again.
job.
Oh, my God.
Whoa, we're
I'm
called
gonna finish
Kevin.
it, too. Should we? Oh, Johnny.
Cuddling, drinking.
Johnny,
What?
John's got one.
your beer is like not even drank.
Okay.
Like my fourth
thank
beer.
you.
Oh, okay.
The other one, number one, let's just hit number one, is insecurity. Dang it, Johnny.
Ding.
Oh, that's so loud.
Oh yeah.
They just
I'm
basically
definitely
say,
insecure. That tracks.
no, I don't understand this one.
Thank you.
Explain this one to me. If you're attractive, then and you know you're attractive, then how can you be insecure about being attractive?
Because there are men and other women that make you feel like you're not, but also mostly like, it's yourself. It's your own self-doubt.
Is it because it's a high standard that you're holding to?
It depends on the person. Like I'm a perfectionist, and my body right now is very different than it was a couple years ago, and it's easy to be insecure about that. Women are like their bodies. I don't want to speak for all women. It's just me because some women own that shit, but like I'm definitely insecure about mine and where it's at right now.
You're so critical of yourself.
It's true. It sucks, but it's the truth, and I'm gonna own that.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
happily own that. I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is, and I will definitely talk about it and own it.
Yeah.
Insecurity is a real thing.
But the one thing too is, it's kind of, I don't know, if you can learn that, like, it's kind of a double-edged sword, though, isn't it? I was going to make a point. I was thinking it was stupid.
It doesn't.
But it was
make
like
any sense.
if you're like gonna be like, because I've been like I'm like 50 pounds lighter than I was, and then
Good for you.
and then if when I was like bigger, like or not, like I was like more like
big boned.
you know, I had like more around me. Like I was probably not as happy about myself.
Sure.
You know? But I was, but I. My point's stupid.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's just different. It's not. It's not at all. I totally get it.
No, but I was
Feeling
like
insecure about his insecurity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Is that right? It is.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like I was like, I don't care. I care so little about myself to even just understand about a person that
Yeah.
cares. Like I understand because I have 2 daughters and a wife, right? Like,
Right.
there's 3 women I live with, and I still don't understand. Even my daughters don't really care about their appearance.
How old are they?
And my sister, 21 and 19.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
There's like my youngest daughter kind of does it a little bit, but
Okay.
no, they both do now. But when they went through their younger stages, they didn't care at all because they just were like they didn't want to be girly, you know. But even my sister though, like she doesn't make a fuss about
love that.
her appearance. It's just not how we were raised or something.
Love that. Good for them.
But it's like even like a haircut, I'll just go to see the lady. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care at all. Like if anything, I'll say to my wife, like, what do you want her to do to my head? Like I don't care. And then she'll do it, and then I'll be okay. But most of the time, I trust the lady that's cutting my hair just to do something with it,
Of course.
make my wife happy, and then I don't care. Like I really don't.
You're probably right to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a low self-esteem though to care that little?
No,
about yourself?
I know that's not how I see it at
Could be
all.
confidence.
I think it's literally just like you know who you are and you love it, and you're like, okay, you can.
No,
do
I don't
whatever.
love it. I don't love it.
Oh,
I don't love it.
No.
okay, fuck that. Never mind.
No,
Come on, say what you gotta say, fat ass. Let's go.
It's just big dick energy.
I thought you were so cool. I was like, yeah, literally BDE. All right, go.
Remember
off,
the
Pete.
psychotic break? That was real.
Oh, okay,
That was
sure.
real.
Good for the
about that
voice,
for a
though,
minute.
right?
Yeah, good for the voice, but bad for everyone that
That's
you've ever
so
built a
funny.
relationship with.
God, that's so funny. Yeah, no, I don't know what the insecurity thing is. It's
Sorry, that was a dark, honest joke.
No, we like that. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what the insecurity thing is. It's just
okay, 2 haters for no reason.
Oh, for no reason. I mean, there's a reason.
They're jealous, man.
Yeah.
They're peanut butter and jealous.
It's 3.
They hate us because they ain't us.
3.
Jealous of your hair, John. Oh no! Oh, come on! Again, premature.
But he's done it a couple times.
This has honestly never happened on the show before. It's happened twice.
Cheers! Should we cheers? Cheers!
Cheers to Pete spilling twice.
It went down hard with the bubbles.
Cheers, Johnny. Cheers, Adrian over yonder. There you go.
Okay, number 3 is an interesting one.
So sad.
It says it's like if you're.
Oh yeah,
You never can be sure
I have some stories about this.
if the person's dating you because they like you, or they just like me because I'm a beautiful beefcake. You
Yeah.
know? And oh, sorry, I was talking. I meant talking about you now. But
I do often refer to myself as a beautiful beefcake. So
do you?
That's how you introduce yourself to me.
yeah.
Do they? Have you had that? Have you had insecurity with a boyfriend?
Here's the thing. I mean, I have dated some people that are, I don't want to say successful. They talk about my looks a lot. Not so much anymore, obviously, but like, I have dated guys, or even been on the first date, and they just keep going. I'm like trying to have a conversation. They're like, "You're so beautiful. Like, you're so beautiful." And
Like they're not listening to what you're saying. They're just staring at you.
and it's like, okay, like that's fine. I think you like. There's a difference between me being also it's prejudice on my end because sometimes there's a guy I'm like not sure if I'm into, and they'll be like, "You're so beautiful," and he gives me the ick, versus a guy that I'm really into who's kind of like a dick, and then the second they're like, "You're beautiful," I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." Like, so there's like a prejudice with that too. Not gonna lie,
that's true. That's
true. I don't love it.
The
but it's true.
difference between like a stalker and a
And
flattering
they're not a
compliment
stalker. It's
is
just like a nice guy versus the guy I'm actually into. And for some reason, one is like disgusting that they're saying that, the other saying the exact same thing, but I'm like pining after them. So
Isn't
I'm
that
like, oh my
crazy?
God, thank you. Like, yeah, it really is a difference, unfortunately. Not proud of it, but here we are.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
Oh,
I know it's just because they're good looking, right? It's what it is. Like you can't be a stalker and be if you're like a gorgeous stalker,
you're no longer a stalker.
you're no longer a stalker. You just have a
here's my thing though. I truly date, like the guys I date, you can ask Adrian over yonder. I date for personality and and it's not like I'll see them and for some reason I'm drawn, whatever we talk, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love, like this is the hottest guy ever. And then my friends are like, really? He's that hot? Show me a picture, and I show a picture, and they're like, really? Him?
because you're looking for a person of
It's
character.
like, I don't know what that is, though. I wish I didn't.
No, that's true though. It's a person of character. That's what it is. Because you're a person of character. You're looking for a person of character, and you're judging them by their merits. Silly person of you, right? And then like same thing. That's why good looking magic only has partial effects on me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it doesn't work at all on me because it does kind of work on me, but like the way it works on most guys doesn't work on me. Number one, because I've been like taken forever. Like I've been with my wife since I've been 16, so like I don't know nothing.
Amazing.
And then so that's one reason why I have women that are beautiful have no powers over me. And also because I don't care about their beauty. It's only secondary. You know, like
I just don't even go there. I don't even think about it, which is a problem. Sorry to cut you off.
yeah, no, it's the truth though. Like if you're having a conversation with somebody and you're enjoying the conversation with them, they get better looking.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
100%, right? You're having a good time with them, and all of a sudden you're like, I didn't think this person was that hot. Now I think they're really hot.
Yeah.
Because I'm having a good time with them. And then that's like you're looking at a whole different person. What are you laughing at?
I was just thinking of two things. I was thinking of like talking to someone going, holy fuck, you're ugly. Like as you're having a great conversation with them. Or like the Factory 10.
Yeah.
The girl in the factory that says 4 or 5 and then
all of
After you have a good
sudden.
time working with her for a while, you're like, holy fuck, that's
Yeah,
the
you
time.
move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Long time, yeah. Like if you're trapped on a desert island with a good person, and then they get better every day, you know.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've been on a date or something with someone or at a bar, and someone is like a 10 out of 10 looks wise if they didn't open their mouth, or like it was even sometimes how they stand. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you.
Don't talk about how I
Like,
stand.
oh my god!
Johnny, Jesus Christ.
When I first saw him, I was like 10 out of 10, and then he opened his mouth, and I was like, "Don't touch me! Don't even give me this beer."
Don't even look at me.
Yeah, he's definitely
He's hideous.
Those baby blues.
That's at just number 8, because this is another thing that's, I think it's called the Cinderella complex. Number 8, it's when people they're not told they're pretty
Oh,
because
that
they
bothers people.
assume that everybody tells them they're pretty all the time. And this was a girl in my high school, the hottest girl in my high school.
Okay.
I don't know if I should say her name, but I don't need to.
Don't.
Her first name is Natalie, though. And then, but anyways, she was the best looking girl in our high school by far. Everybody was like, she's gorgeous. She's a beautiful woman. And then I remember I went 4 years of fucking high school, and I was never in a yearbook. Not one picture of me, except for the stupid picture. And I'm like, God damn it, can't you take a picture? And even in my last year, my friend Nancy was running the yearbook. I said, Nancy, put one fucking picture of me in the yearbook. She wouldn't. She didn't do it. Anyways, so I was bitching when I got that grade 12 yearbook. Look, another year without a fucking picture of me in the yearbook. And Natalie says, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, you wouldn't understand. You're on every page because you're the best looking girl in the school. And she goes, you think I'm good looking? I'm like, oh my God. You don't know you're good looking? Like, and then you realize that no one's ever told her she's good looking because we all just knew she was out of her leagues.
Yeah.
And if I would have told her she was good looking 1 year before I met my wife, I could have got Natalie.
Yep.
I really could have.
Nope.
Now I don't stand a chance.
Have you seen Natalie since?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually quite a success.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You've been creeping her on Facebook?
No, I checked her out. Or LinkedIn. It was LinkedIn. She's a woman of class.
Yeah.
Oh, it's classy broad.
No, she did well, and I remember I kind of. Yeah. Anyways, she's way out of my league. She's a good-looking girl, but she's still a nice-looking woman. Yeah.
Natalie.
I will say I didn't know I was like even remotely pretty until I stopped skating.
I was going to ask you that.
I didn't know it was like even cute. Like
because
people would say things, but I didn't
insane
like
to me.
Pardon?
That's insane to me. That
Were
you
you
But
into
it's
boys
really
then?
true. Yeah, of course.
No, but like sometimes you get so into
Yeah,
sports.
no, I was. And like I had like the odd boyfriend, and then I was dating one guy finally. Do I say his name? Thomas. I was dating him, and he was trying to convince me constantly that I was pretty, and I was like, it just wasn't registering. I don't know. And then once I finally retired from skating, people would always tell me, like, this makes me sound like an asshole.
I think you're dating skating, that's all.
But I started registering people acknowledging certain things, and I was like, okay. Like, I'm okay. Like, I look okay.
Did you feel that way about like being funny too?
No, I always knew I was fucking hilarious.
I don't know why you pointed at me. Well,
I was going to ask her, I was going to ask you that question first. I'm like, why don't I ask her?
Yeah.
Stand up too. That's what because that's how it was with stand up. Like for me, like people said it all the time. You know,
You're
like
funny.
you should do stand up. You should do
Yeah.
stand up. And I'm like, I was like, yeah, I'd love to do stand up,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's a real job. Mm-hmm. I still don't know.
You're killing it. I think you're killing it.
I know. I don't know how to make it a job. Yeah, it's really hard, man.
It is.
Guess if you know
But
what you do.
that's what I mean. That's why it is really, really, really hard. It's like the hardest thing in the
enjoyable.
world, but it's like almost unfigure-outable, which is what's so fun about it.
Oh my God, it's what's so attractive about it.
And you have to be able to like get your ass kicked,
Yeah.
you know? And that's why, like, that's why your history indicates that you should be able to
I can
take the
handle it.
slog of
I
what
can
you're going to have
handle
to
it.
deal with.
Yeah.
And you have to deal with shit that we don't have to deal with ever, too, because you're a woman, too. Like, you have to deal with asshole dicks that are hitting on you.
It's interesting.
You have to deal with guys running on stage and trying to take the mic out of your hand.
Because they think you're a pussy.
I'll
Yeah.
never forget. But I read him to filth. It was fine. I made fun of him after.
Yeah.
You handled that like a champ, especially for as early as you are in the game. Like that,
Yeah.
that was pretty balls. Because there was no panic in you. You were just
No,
like,
it's just like, all right, listen, I'm not going to fight you. Take the microphone. But then the second that Pat, thankfully, and Johnny came up and, calmed him down, took him away, I read him to filth. His hat fell off. I was like, this is your mom's hat. And, I just went off after that. And I was like, thank you for the free material. I really appreciate it. Have a great night.
and you said he owed you a beer,
Yeah, and
but
then
he
he left.
didn't give you.
No, he left after.
That was a good call to say he owed you something. Then he gets him out of the room.
Typical man. Just kidding.
Yeah, but that's it was awesome though. Like this guy was out of his
great,
mind.
yeah.
Thank you.
Patrick, I'm glad he
Patrick's
stepped
the shit.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Johnny, you're the shit too.
I was further away. I was further away.
Yeah.
You were like, what?
I would have helped you.
Definitely.
If it really escalated, I would have
Didn't want them to see your rage.
As soon as I saw Patrick on the stage, my first thought was, Pete, you're a piece of shit. 'Cause you didn't even, I really didn't think about it until I saw Patrick on the stage. I was like, what's that guy doing up there? And then,
Well, I'm glad Pat dealt with it because I was ready to just go up and punch the guy in the face.
oh man. I've had to deal with it too, but it's different, right? It's not like you're, like a lady would be harder.
I'm also
Yeah.
glad because I was going to pull the skate that I keep in my purse out.
You have a
Toe
sharp,
pick him in the-
sharp skate.
I
and you
keep
do
that in my bag at all times.
Like boot and
So
all,
no
or just
stalkers.
blade?
I'm just kidding.
toe pick.
Yeah, that toe pick.
Yeah. It's,
You've been going with that
I
toe
should fuck with
pick.
that toe pick.
Triple sow cowed.
I know a little bit about figure skating.
Do
I know
you?
a little bit about
Wait,
figure
is that the Pete versus figure skating?
Yeah, you want to do that one?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
Pete
I'm
versus
curious,
figure
I'm
skaters.
curious.
Okay, a few weeks ago,
Okay.
Dan Brennan was on my show.
Sure. Oh, I like him. He's really nice.
That's nice.
He's
that's good for you.
Oh, dude, should I not? Shit.
No, Dan's my friend.
It's just not funny.
Dan is, whoa, man. The Dutch Hall cast has been tough on my comedian friends the last 2 weeks. Remember what Beaver said about Joe last week?
Yeah.
Very shocking.
Yeah.
Very shocking. And like, to the point
Why
where
I'm happy I'm part of the Dutch Hall family.
Yeah.
It's less hard on me.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, if I keep wearing this shirt,
Exactly, yeah.
But Beaver actually does like Joe.
Yeah.
And Kevin does actually like Joe.
Yeah.
And
I like Joe.
Yeah, but and I like Joe.
Yeah.
But
who's Joe?
Oh, anyways, never mind. Oh,
Fuck.
That's too much
we're
attention.
talking about
for Joe.
Dan. Dan and Joe are the
Dan.
two. Dan is also.
You're talking about Beaver?
Yeah, Beaver shit on Joe last week.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
And then he.
Really disappointed I didn't get to meet Beaver.
I know.
It took me a
He
while
is
to meet Beaver, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, Dan said figure skaters. We were talking about figure skaters,
I'm gonna
and
fire off.
Beaver said, "Hey, do you remember the time when all male figure skaters were considered to be gay?"
That upsets me more than anything else. I will flip this table.
Right?
Okay.
Ooh,
Because,
I would like to see
and
that.
my joke was, yes, but it turned out only 98% of them.
Yeah, no, I will flip this table.
Okay, and then Dan said, "Yeah, but they'll all kick your ass." And
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
like, they kick my
But
ass?
they're not gay.
I know who's not gay. Kurt Browning's not gay. I'll tell you 100%. Because I saw
Obviously.
him get it all on.
Do you want Elvis Stoiko to slit you in the throat?
Elvis
the
Stoiko.
pick?
He's the number one. 5'7",
no,
50 years old.
You know, he kills it.
He's
Here's
good
my thing.
matchup.
Oh, it upsets me with like the gay thing, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful, but honestly, a lot of the successful male figure skaters aren't gay. There's like this weird prejudice.
Patrick Chan?
No, he's engaged.
Really,
He's
totally?
married. Yeah, not at all.
He's your age,
It's beautiful. Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Did you come up with him?
No, because he's actually from BC. I might be wrong.
Would he kick my ass? 5'7"?
Patrick Chan, is he 5'7"?
5'7",
He absolutely would. Have you
32
seen
years
his
old.
legs?
What's he weigh?
He would
my legs.
literally kill you.
Have you
like,
seen my legs?
No,
Sacrifice.
Again, is
his
it a
legs
fight
are the
on
size of
ground
your
or ice?
torso. His legs are. He can cover the
important
entire
question.
distance of an Olympic ice in like 3 pushes. It's insane. It's the most insane thing you've ever seen.
Where are you fighting?
It's
though?
beautiful.
Yeah. Have you
Like,
fought
why
on
I
the
ask
ice?
you?
It's pardon me.
Is this an ice fight or?
This is why I asked.
Oh no, you can. Like,
No, this is
on the
on-
ground,
on-
on the
on
ground, on the
land.
ground, on the ground,
On land, okay.
land, easily.
Okay, so you think Patrick Chan
Could
would
easily, yeah.
easily kick my ass?
Oh, easily. Trust me.
I think this is not
Yeah.
going the way you wanted, Pete.
And I'm not.
I'm asking her 'cause you
I'm
have-
not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just. Trust me. The thing with figure skating.
I'm not accepting your answer. I'm only
No,
taking
here's
it as
the thing
an
with figure
educated
skating.
appearance.
Here's the thing with figure skating is it's really beautiful looking, and that's the whole point. But the sport is
No, they're explosive power.
obscenely tough. Everyone's dislocated everything. Like I've had dislocated fingers. Your coach just puts it back in. Like, hey, go. Like
Okay,
you don't like. It's a tough sport.
so now we're saying here. Now, if I have to fight Elvis Stoico now, 50,
No, he has a black belt.
but he's
does.
50 and his body's damaged.
Yeah.
After years of that, is he still going to be able to take me though?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kurt Browning, he's 56.
Hot.
You think 56-year-old Kurt Browning
100%.
could beat me up?
Yes.
I've
Because he
met
still
him.
does ice shows. He still does Stars on Ice.
I could have
And he
beat him up when I
fucking
was
kills it.
17.
No, trust me.
Who else?
Brian Orser.
Oh, okay. He is gay. He is gay.
I know, but doesn't mean he can't beat me up.
Definitely can beat you up.
Good fighter.
At 61 years old?
Yes, I'm telling you.
Thick as a
man-
brick,
that
eh?
man is-
Thick as a brick.
Oh, I love a thick man. He is on the ice every day at that Granite Club, fucking it up.
All right.
Let me tell you.
Okay, this is what I'm saying
That's
here.
fair.
Now,
This is what Pete versus figure skater. I'm just realizing he just wants to fight all the male figure skaters.
yeah, because Stan said they'd all kick my ass, and I'm
okay.
like, I don't think that Brian Orser's going to
Listen, I don't know you that well, so I don't, maybe I'm wrong.
I am a farm boy. I have
That's
country
true.
strength.
And
Country
I
strength.
have a lot of respect for that because my brother owns a ranch in Alberta, fucks it up.
country
Like,
strength.
I have a lot of respect for that.
Since I've been a
young
old
lad,
enough to
a
walk,
young lad.
I've
Yep.
been
All respect. for
hard
that.
labor.
Yep. Yeah, you can throw a sack of hay over your shoulder.
Oh yeah.
But a boy figure skater can skate and
You
pick a
haven't-
girl up by her bum with one
His
hand.
legs
You
might.
haven't-
His
yeah.
legs might. Okay, that's where I was going here.
Have you
Scott
seen their
Moyer.
legs?
Scott Moyer.
So he's an ice dancer. It's different, right? He's not.
I
He's not
know.
a jumper.
Not a jumper. That's what I mean. But he's got to lift a woman. He's an ice dancer.
So have you
and
ever?
he's taller than the average figure
No, he's
skater.
not. He's short.
No, he's 5'11", where the rest of them are all 5'7".
And no, some of the single male figure skaters are sometimes taller. Okay, so here's what I'll say about Scott Moore. Have you ever seen his body?
Not naked.
I mean,
No, but I'm not,
basically a skating costume.
it's good body.
Okay, no.
Nothing
What I'm
at
getting
all.
at
He's from Ilderton too. Also country
yeah,
strong.
so that's Waterloo. They used to skate in Waterloo. Figure skaters, not ice dancers so much. It's different because they're not jumping, but they have if you look at them, like Patrick Chan, you were talking about,
Yeah.
the biggest legs you've ever seen.
yeah.
Normal, like really muscular torso, and arms small enough that they can pull in through 4 G-forces, because that's how hard
They
it
need
is.
small arms,
They need muscular, strong enough, but small enough that
narrow
they can,
shoulders.
that they can pull in strong enough through like 3 to 4 like G-forces, because it's a lot of G-force. People don't realize you got strong enough to pull in, but small enough that you can rotate fast enough. Scott Moore, yeah, he could probably kick your ass. Is what I'm getting at.
Oh yeah.
Maybe with like a kick.
So like I want to know, like, but their arms have to be small though.
They need,
So in
Like a guy like
boxing,
me, like I'm broader than those.
Right.
Wouldn't that,
Yeah.
wouldn't that
you're-
prevent me from?
So your
spinning?
rotation might be a little slower. It's not great for figure skating.
Right. But for fighting,
Yeah, but you got like those weird, awkward broad
I know
shoulders
he's not going to know where it's coming from.
He's like maybe tighter.
Flailing and crying.
You know, he's
Not
probably like
flying
tighter.
No. Don't kick me. Don't kick me, Scott. Tessa's my friend. I would just pretend.
I like
I
that.
never really met Tessa. I would just pretend he's my friend so Scott wouldn't kick my ass.
Yeah.
Nah.
Don't kick my ass, Scott.
Maybe your shoulders are so broad though. You're like one of those like slow guys, broad shoulders, and he's just like
I love
tight
the
and like
voice.
quick. You know.
How do you like her impression of me?
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah.
I do
It's
love
manly at least. You're like, oh, I'm big, slow, big, strong man.
I like it. It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it
Best
does look
impression
good.
ever done.
Definitely
Yeah.
Dutch.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I learned a lot. Maybe Dan was right. God damn it.
No, I don't think he
I
was.
like it.
I don't know. I met Kurt Browning.
He's a badass.
And I did enjoy my meeting. I was 17 when I met him, so he was
That's
a lot
cool.
younger
Yeah,
too.
very.
he was getting it on with another girl, with a figure skater girl.
Hot as fuck.
She was really good looking. The figure skater girl he was with.
Do you remember who it was?
No, she was gorgeous.
I mean,
though.
we're all hot, so.
Like this is years and years ago. Like I'm talking, it was probably like 91.
Oh yeah, I was 1 year old.
1 year old.
Was hot then too.
I was a
Straight out of the womb.
I was a, what do you call it?
100%.
I was like a teenager cleaning up tables at a Wayne Gretzky celebrity gala.
Amazing.
Did you meet Herb Tarlick there?
No, not Herb Tarlick. No, I didn't meet Herb Tarlick. I wish I would have met Herb Tarlick.
I thought he went to those things.
No, I didn't. I went to meet John Candy. That was the reason I went. I wanted to meet John Candy. I was a huge fan. And then John Candy canceled, and they replaced him with Jim Ralph. Oh. He's like a backup goalie. And did a John Cherry impression. I'm like, what a... But I did meet Alan Thicke.
Oh, that's
Shannon Doherty.
Ooh.
Wow.
Who else was there? Like Kurt Browning.
I'm gonna guess Wayne Gretzky was there.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky. Gordie Howe. He's the biggest head I've ever seen.
Oh, wow.
Giant head.
I love a big head.
Strong.
Yeah.
Not like that, but you know, I like a big face. That's what I was getting at. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Oh, there was a girl. Yeah, Shannon Doherty was really hot.
Mm-hmm.
She was way small. She was so small. I couldn't believe that. She was tiny. You could just put her in your pocket. She didn't look that small on TV, but she was tiny.
Cool.
That's what I noticed about a lot of those TV girls. They're like,
Tiny.
there's nothing to them. Eh?
Yeah.
I don't mind it. In the 90s, it was all about heroin chic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's coming back, and I'm like scared because I love eating.
Just do some heroin.
Right now, it's been like curves, and I'm like, wow, I've just been like steadily gaining weight for the last couple
Is it
years.
working out for you?
It was, and now I'm like, shit.
Just do some heroin.
Yeah.
I guess that's the way to do it, right?
Or start
Should I get
dating
into
black.
drugs?
Yes, start dating black.
Oh, jeez.
Also, great call. I do have a good bum.
Yeah. I can say that. I'm pretty sure I'm black.
From the waist down.
No, I'm sure.
Oh.
There's someone in the woodpile in our family. I know that.
Johnny
for sure.
is for sure.
Because there's too much.
It might be, yeah.
How does my cousin Kevin happen? How does my cousin Kevin happen? He's the blackest guy I know.
Oh my god.
Blackest guy I know. And he's my cousin. He's
my
pure white. But he's so black.
I have a question. Can I take over something and
What?
be really? This might be too much.
Do it.
I'm just.
Spin it.
I want to do Bang, Marry, Kill because I want to hear like what.
Okay.
Or actually, we'll just land.
Just stop it. Just
It's been, I thought it was gonna land there.
There you
Do
go.
it.
Hey, bang, Mary,
It worked
kill.
out.
Let's see.
Okay, so this is
It's fun
done.
for me.
You're upright again, too.
Oh,
For me?
You're upright again, too.
All right, and we want to do. And if you get to do this one, I want to do the. I want to do the. What do you think of
We'll
us?
do whatever.
To
Yeah.
add.
What do you think of
course,
us?
Whatever you want.
Okay, so Bang, Marry, Kill. I'm gonna start out with just a few Hollywood actors, just to get your feel.
Ooh, are they ones I've dated?
Maybe.
Because I have done.
Okay, these are 3 Hollywood actors. You may or may not have dated them.
Okay.
But they're very famous, so
All right.
probably not. No offense. You
don't
could date them. Chances are you haven't met them
Just
yet.
haven't bumped into him.
You don't.
But
Know
you
that.
could have. I'm telling you. Genevieve has stories.
I do.
She's a real.
Do your
Anyways.
agent go?
These are the 3 people: Bang, Marry, Kill. Rob Lowe,
Okay.
Jude Law,
Okay.
Timothy Chalamet. Those are 3 very different.
Okay. Wait. Rob Lowe, Timothy Chalamet, and who?
Jude Law.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know those 3 guys?
Rob Lowe, Mary.
Cheater.
What?
Nothing?
Oh, is he cheater?
No.
I didn't hear that.
shit.
Yeah, I heard
You
nothing.
throw Rob Lowe under the bus? He banged a child one time on video.
Okay, never mind.
No. That was back in the 90s. He was only in his 20s
Oh my god, I
Back
just
when
love
it
an
was
older
okay.
guy. I got excited.
Wait, no. It wasn't about that. It was about the fact that
Shit.
he's a handsome older man.
I love an older
One's a
guy.
handsome, like, young,
Shit, I got
slightly
excited.
younger man, and one's a handsome, young man.
Okay, here's my final answer. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Regardless of extracurriculars, like I don't know, whatever. I don't want to know about it. Rob Lowe, Mary.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet, F. Kill Jude Law.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way you should do it.
Yeah.
So you marry the one.
I like an older guy, period.
Oh, okay.
Plus quite the career.
This is the next one.
Okay, what?
This was in case you decided to take my advice.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one is The Rock, Donald Glover, and Trevor Noah. Do you know who Trevor Noah is?
Of course I do.
So Bang,
My
Marry,
ex is
Kill.
on the show.
Because you've met Trevor Noah.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, wait. Donald Glover, Trevor Noah, and who?
The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He's not my favorite. I feel like
Too beefy? Too beefy?
Okay, marry Trevor Noah.
It's a tough one. Who are you going to fuck?
Yeah, and who are you going to kill?
Bang Donald Glover, kill The Rock.
Donald Glover make you laugh.
Yeah.
I like him.
Good time in the sack.
I like The Rock too. He's too cheesy for me. He would annoy me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
His face, it bothers me. I don't know why.
Now, what if instead of The Rock, I put in Jason Statham?
Oh, I love him.
His-
I sound like my mother,
And then he's like
but I do love him.
he's a real man.
It's not for that reason. It's because he's funny. He's actually funny. That's why I like him.
Jason Statham's funny?
Yeah.
Just by being real. Just by
No,
being
he's
normal.
very funny. He's actually a funny person.
Oh. Like in interviews and stuff?
Well, yeah, but he's also done some comedy movies the last few years, and he's crushed it. And it turns out it's all kind of ad-libbing and shit, and he's funny.
Okay.
Surprising. You're yeah, bullshit.
Oh, I believe it.
No, he is. He's funny. I'm down.
Okay,
I like a funny man. That's what gets me. Unfortunately.
Jason Statham.
Yep.
He's
Reach
better
out.
than The Rock, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, reach out.
You would definitely.
Just kidding.
Not kidding.
Okay, this is the toughest one of them all. Bang, Marry, Kill.
You know what? Okay.
Kevin, Peter, Johnny. You knew it was coming.
I'm dying.
Are you guys for real? Kevin, Peter,
I
Johnny.
did see it written down a while ago. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, marry Kevin for sure.
Aw.
They really hit it
I'm
off
dying.
this whole show.
Yeah,
right?
I'm dying for sure.
Parked him over there. I should've said it.
And you know why. I think marry Kevin,
They have to say
done.
Bang
I think
Pete.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Bang Pete. Darling Bang Pete.
Yeah.
So sorry, Johnny. I love you.
That's fine.
He had his whole life ahead of him.
Yeah.
He did.
All right. I want to do one more. I want to do this
Yeah.
one. Which is the one? What do you think of us? That's what we're going to do. What do you think of us?
Putting you on my
Is that just like a general question?
No. These are the same sort of
Yeah,
things.
no more spots.
Okay, what?
But it's all because we led into this one. So these are all me and Johnny and Kevin questions.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you
I
a
love
question, and you have to tell us. So the first one is, I want to change this one. I'm gonna change this one.
Okay.
What do you call? Okay. No, I'll do this. I'll just do this written. Okay, porn star,
Okay.
rock star, movie star.
Okay.
It's Kevin, Pete, and Johnny. So who's the rock star, who's the porn star, and who's the movie star?
Jesus Christ.
Johnny's like all three.
Yeah.
In real life.
Oh, okay. Johnny's the porn star. Johnny's the porn star. Johnny's the porn
Nice.
Nice, Johnny.
star. Okay, rock star or what's the next?
Movie star.
Okay.
I was going to put
Oh,
fuck
God
boy
damn
in there.
it. Pete, you're the movie star,
Oh, thank you.
which leaves you.
Kev, you're rock star. It's kind of true. Yeah.
I can see
Hey,
it.
Keyboards, what was the name of that band?
Hell yeah.
Took Waterford by storm?
I can't remember.
Circa 92?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. What a band.
What a band.
Oh,
Red Tape, what were they called?
it was a gun. It was a gun.
Oh, yeah, it was 30-06 or
That's
something?
it, yeah.
Yeah. That was a band. I went to go see Kevin's band. You kind of guessed that right.
Apologize to anybody with ears.
And I have acted in a short movie one
That's
time.
right.
Yeah. And it was in it won film festivals. And an award-winning film
First
festival.
movie that
shit.
wins.
That's very cool.
Yeah, they didn't use any of my credits.
I've been in films, but they're only on the internet.
Ooh. Porn star.
Yeah.
Porn star.
Yeah.
She nailed it.
Yeah.
Okay. This would be more fun if Beaver was here, but who do you think has the biggest dick?
It would have been Beaver.
Whoa. Do we really think Beaver?
Oh, he's got
Beaver does have the
giant
biggest dick.
horn.
Does he?
Yeah.
Good for him.
In Norfolk County.
Yeah.
Really?
I've measured them all.
There's like a county fair.
Yeah.
And
It's like they
it's
give
like
the red
measure my
ribbon.
pumpkin, but also my penis.
Yeah, that's
Stand
Beaver. Beaver stood there for a whole
Good for
week.
him. Good for him.
His cock out.
So who has the biggest pee-pee?
And
Okay.
it gets cold. It gets cold there too.
What the fuck? The biggest pee-pee? Do I really have to do this?
You have to do it. I'm not going to make you rank the smallest. You just have to pick the biggest.
Yeah,
This is only the second.
By the way, guys, I'm looking at 3 men with their legs just spread like.
We can't close them around our,
But
our huge cocks. Yeah, it's actually balls.
here, I was just gonna say, Pete has big balls. I can tell.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not bad.
No, it's so.
I'm just
like
saying, Pete has big balls. Can we leave it at that?
Can we leave it at that?
Pete has big balls. I can tell.
Balls
But he's
of them
also
all.
wearing different kinds of pants. You guys are wearing jeans, and that's not conducive for telling that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm the one that's
Yeah,
showing off
Yeah,
my cock.
yeah, you are. Yeah.
I'm going to put my hand over it now because I am getting myself conscious. I have not fluffed it properly to show Jean
That's on you.
Pierre.
That's on you. Oh my god, am I done?
All right.
You too.
So, who is it? Kev has the biggest cock?
No.
John?
I was going to say, no.
You have the biggest balls, but that's all I'll talk about.
I'll take it as a win.
Thank you. That's kind.
Please rank. Yeah, but no one ever happy about your balls, you know?
I
If
mean,
you just
I
let
like
us shove our
balls. I
balls
like
inside you, if you just let us like
That doesn't
fill you
sound
up
like
in
a
there.
time. But listen, we have to look at them, and I'll enjoy that.
You ever see a video?
Touch?
My cousin sent me a video one time,
Oh God,
Jesus.
and
my cousin.
it was this.
If my cousin ever sent me, actually, it's a lie. My cousin Monique might send me some shit.
My cousin sent me this video, and it was this African American gentleman, and
Here we
he had like stuffed his balls in this girl's butthole,
go. Okay.
and then he pulled them out,
Yeah.
and then he goes booyah. So it was a whole video,
That's a good move.
and for
I just want to know, like, was this
balls
sound
were
that
in
came
the-
up?
like that.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
And he goes booyah.
I'm satisfied now. I would like to see that now that I've heard.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, and it's like I really enjoyed it. I watched it like in a loop.
I
over
would
and over
too.
again.
I would too.
Booyah.
Great sound.
Running around the
Booyah.
house.
And the pop.
Oh yeah,
Isn't some sex stuff fun though?
I love it.
Like sometimes, like I can't understand why people don't fuck like all the time. We talk about it on the show all the time. Like,
Like have sex all the time?
yeah, what's wrong with it?
Nothing.
Why can't you do it every night before bed?
You should.
No, does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just don't get why everyone has fun when they do it.
Yeah.
So just
Depends.
Your logic is
What is
sound.
it not
Not
fun?
everyone. Not everyone has fun when you do it.
Yeah, it's fun when
Yeah.
I do it.
Yeah. That's
never-
called consent
Whoa.
and happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you were like,
Yeah.
with a person that you like, you know, and you want to do it with them, it's fun
Of course.
all the time, right?
Yeah, unless you're like really tired. Just kidding.
That is the thing.
No, I'm just kidding.
Girls don't like
I'm
it
joking.
as
I'm
much
joking. I
as
swear
we
I'm
do.
fun.
I don't think you like it as much as we do. I
I
don't
got
think you.
scared.
I just don't
I
think
think I'm attractive and fun.
she likes it. Oh, you want to do the what you think of us again?
What do I think of you? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
The only other thing, because I thought it was the meanest.
Mean for me or you guys?
All of us.
Okay, let's hear it.
Please rank us in order of attractiveness.
Jesus Christ, that's not fair.
See, it's so mean.
I won't
It
do
is
that.
very
I can't.
mean,
I won't
yeah.
do that. I won't do that ever for you.
And it's mean. It's
Why?
mean to you and us.
Oh, I don't care.
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
I love it. You know, I used to do that in meetings. When I was a banker, I'd go into meetings, and this is like
What?
honestly
No.
how my brain would work. This is how my
Who's the most
brain works.
attractive?
I would go in the room and rank everyone in their attractiveness.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
cool.
twisted, eh?
I don't even think like that at all.
No, I do
Do
it.
you?
No.
No.
I do it like this is how in the order in which I would bang the
No.
girls in this room.
Jesus
now,
Christ.
That's a boy thing.
I do it every room I go into. Ranked. Okay, I know this is the order I go through, and I
Never.
never do
Women
it.
don't do this.
No.
No.
Maybe
You
some.
don't?
Maybe some.
No.
Maybe some. I couldn't even.
No, we're
Imagine
pieces of
thinking that way.
garbage.
Yeah.
We are not good.
You're like,
I
would
like
ya?
a good trash now and then.
Hey,
though, so.
you know when you're in an elevator and it's quiet, you're both supposed to look at the numbers,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's awkward.
Right?
I always make like a weird joke.
And then let's say you see this guy, he's like fucking gorgeous. This guy's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
carved out of stone. He's beautiful. You know? And it's quiet, right? But in your head, you're being quiet, but out of the corner of your eye, you're like, my God, this guy's awesome. Like, beautiful. In your head, what are you thinking? What's the dirtiest thing that you think?
I think it's one of those situations where.
Like, my thoughts are dirty at that.
Are they?
Very dirty.
I think my,
Not for the
can
guy,
I tell
but
you?
a
Can I
girl.
tell you? I think my dirtiest thoughts happen in an airport You're like sitting at a bar, and I travel a lot to the U.S., and you're sitting at a bar, and there's a man that's even within like a 30-year range of you. Like, I love men in their 50s. I love an older guy. And there's just something about a guy in an eligible age who, in a normal bar, you'd be like, okay, like whatever. Something about sitting at an airport bar across, doesn't matter. They could be wearing the grossest shirt ever. It doesn't even matter. Ordering a drink, and you're just like, hey.
Is it because he could go somewhere different than you?
Could be that. There's something weird about an airport crush.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Any guy that's eligible in your age range, you're like, are you married or you're not married? Like, there's something to be said about a guy in an airport. Yeah.
There's
what is that about an airport crush? Any eligible guy around your age? Pardon?
Transitory. It's not permanent.
Yeah.
It's like this. It can be romantic, and it doesn't have to. It can be perfect because it's. You don't have to like commit to it long enough to realize it's going to not be perfect.
That guy, if I saw him in a regular place, I'd be like, "Don't talk to me." All of a sudden, in an airport, and I'm like, "You're looking at me? What? No. You want to buy me a drink?" Like. All of a sudden, it gets like flirty for no reason other than you're in an airport, and I can't explain it.
Well, all I know is that if I'm definitely going to head to an airport after my divorce. Like when it happens, then the airport.
It's a good spot. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I learned about it. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. The show's been worthwhile. Johnny, did you learn that too?
I did.
Let's go. You got enough gas in your car to go back to Toronto? No, I'm sorry. I'm not looking for that. I'm just joking around.
I can't afford to get into the airport.
You can't afford to buy a drink at an airport.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but it's worth it, though.
Yeah.
Might be.
If what she just said is true.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah, but that would be great. I want to... That is kind of interesting, though, that you say that. It must be that fact that it is this... It can be anything. Mm-hmm. And then it will just go away, so you never have to prove it right or wrong, right? Mm-hmm. That is kind of romantic. I like romance stories. Hey? Beaver is the same way, too, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Help us romantic.
He likes a romance.
I can't help it. I love the romance. My grandpa would tell me romance stories when I was a kid about him and my grandma, and I just thought it was just so wonderful, and then I just wanted to tell that story myself, you know.
I love that.
Romance. I think it's dying, eh? But I like it. I just always have liked it. Why not? Eh?
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Eh?
As it should be.
Yeah.
Positive.
I don't know what the fuck. What time is it? Just tell me.
It is 10:38.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Fuck me! Yeah, right in the goat ass.
Are we way over?
Yeah, we went way over.
Shit. That's
I got lost. I got lost in your eyes, Jean-Pierre. And I can't lie about it. We just got lost in this show. For you people that have stuck it out to the end, or even the beginning, it doesn't matter. We're going to edit this up and make it pretty for the people who haven't even seen this. This is going to all seem like you were just a star the whole time, and it was just a laugh riot, which it kind of was. I had a good time talking to you.
I had a great time.
You did?
I'm so sorry if I talk too much.
Nope. Not at all. Not at all. No, honestly, I mean it that you have an interesting story. And you really have lived quite the life already at such a young age, and I know that you'll continue to do great things. So I was happy to have you in. Thank you very much. And Adrian, thank you for being our studio audience. You were fantastic.
Sexy ass.
Well behaved.
Well behaved.
Definitely well behaved.
Oh, we've had some real bad audience members in the past.
He's got some powers. Real behave.
And if you guys would like to give us some feedback, John.
We got feedback.
That's good. That's good.
We got feedback.
Go to thedutchhall@gmail.com or go to Dutch Hall on Instagram and soon to be TikTok. According to Genevieve, she's telling me I've got to get on the TikTok.
Yeah, he does.
And also, what else I got to do? Oh, captions.
Yeah, captions.
Yeah. I'll do those things. I'm going to get on this. She's teaching me how to be good at this
Closed
stuff.
captions.
And, but anyways, feedback. thedutchhall@gmail.com. Go to cleanflow.com to support our sponsor and become a Patreon supporter at Patreon.com. Patreon.com/Chal. That's what it is. Until next week, we will. Anyone want to follow Genevieve? You want people to follow you?
Sure. Depends what you like to look at. But Adrian, what's my Instagram again? It's Genevieve. part of my last name is DUBCA. I gotta fix that. It's Genevieve Dubé Carpenter.
Yeah.
I guess.
On the gram.
Yeah, Genevieve. It's spelled like Genevieve. DUB.
Yeah, that's more sense than Cynthia, because I had my cancer doctor's name is Genevieve.
Yeah.
And I call her Genevieve all the time. I actually have a funny story about being introduced at a wedding one time. You know when you do that awkward, like bridal party, they introduce you into the reception? Yeah. This man, the guy, he looked down at my name, and instead of Genevieve or Genevieve, he looked down at it, and he's like, it needs like a U or a W and an R. And he was like, Guinevere! And I was like, I am Guinevere for the night. I have arrived. I just embodied it. I was like, hell yeah, it's sexy as
Alter ego.
I am definitely King Arthur's weird forest lady. I got this. That's me. So yeah, anyway.
Guinevere, Cynthia, Genevieve. You've been a pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you.
And until next week, we will see you, NT. See you next Thursday. Hit it, Johnny.
Thank you. Staring at this